everybody, this is Miss Abney. We're going to go over topic 2, lesson 7, example 5, using a system to solve an equation. This one's not going to be that long. This is actually a pretty quick example. So solve the equation x squared plus 9x minus 5 equals 4 minus 3x by writing a linear quadratic system and using this intersection features of a graphing calculator. So we're going to pull up, I guess I don't need decimals for this one. I'll close it. That was from the last example. And there's my last video. So here we go. So I first need to write this as a system of equations so that we have something to put in the graphing calculator. Remember when we used substitution, we said that this was equal to y and that was equal to y. So that's pretty simple. We're just going to put that y back in. We're going to reverse that substitution. All right. Now I'm going to go to my calculator. They want me to use a graphing calculator, so I'll use just that. Let me hide that guy right there. Do some doopy-doos in between while we wait for this to open. Doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. All right, so like always, key history is going to be on the right-hand side. So if you need to follow along with which keys I'm pushing, you can go to the key history and see that. So I'm going to start with y equals. And in y equals, that gives us our graphing function. I'm also trying to find my personal calculator so I could plug it into the computer because my computer has this awesome thing where I could push the keys on my calculator. And it should relate to my computer. There we go. All right. Do this again. First equation. After all that, I forgot what the first equation is. X squared plus 9x minus 5. So I'm going to do the variable key x squared plus 9x minus 5 plus 9 plus 9x minus 5. Enter. Y2 is going to be 4. I can see the 4 there. Minus 3x. There we have it. We now have both our functions in our calculator. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to graph it. See if I can see the intersection points. So I see one here. I don't see the second one. And the way this graph is going, there should be a second one. So I'm going to go to, that's 4, that's 9. See if I could just do it this way. Second trace, I'm going to find the intersection. I'm going to pick y1, which is my blue one, my parabola, y2, and you can see up here in this corner, this is what I'm reading off of, is 4x minus 3, that's my line. And then they want me to guess. It says down here in the left corner, guess. And I'm actually going to move my cursor off to the left. And I'm just going to go pretty far off to the left. Hit enter. Now it gives me that intersection. So the first intersection that it gives me in the viewpoint that I can see is 0.79. 82 and y is 1.8. So that's one of my intersection points. I do have to find that next one. So I'm going to go with the zoom. I'm just going to zoom out. Do I want to zoom out? I'm going to do it again. Zoom 3. Zoom. Am I zooming out? Oh, there you go. I have to enter. All right, so there's my second intersection point. I'm going to hit second trace. I'm going to go to intersect. Again, my first curve is going to be my y1 curve, and I can see the y1 right here. My second curve is going to be the y2 curve. My intersection point, I'm going to go guess it's about right there. And there's my second intersection point. So there are my 2 points. Using my graphing calculator, I get The solution of x equals negative 12.708 and 0.708. So those are my solutions for this. Let's go look at what the book says. And there you go. Oh, did I put 12 or negative 12? Yeah, I did put negative 12. Always watch your negatives. So it's approximately 0.71, approximately negative. So it's always good to keep those approximates. I did not, so I'm going to put approximate. And we are done with this. It also shows in the Desmos here, but they did tell you here, if you graph both of these equations on your graphing calculator, you can use a trace or intersection function to approximate the solutions. And that's why I wanted to use the graphing calculator. And in Desmos, you just click on the intersection points and it will tell you right away. All right, so that was a quick example 5. If you guys have any questions, especially about the graphing calculator, please get a hold of me or your teacher.